All right, here we are back for another golf class tutorial, the Nordic Fjords hole, hole 3. I have yet to see this one. This is interesting. So it would be nice to get over to one of these other fairways, but it seems like a bit of a challenge, especially with this wind. So what I'm going to do is just play it a little bit more conservative here. And just try to focus on getting it up here kind of as far as I can this way. And I should be able to go relatively full here, which you might not usually be able to do, but you can see here, straight into the wind, almost maxed wind, that we can really just kind of beat it down here and kind of get it as far as we can. Let's just see where this ends up. Not too bad overall. I'm a little bit more concerned about getting to the green, but you know, especially on a tricky par 5 like this, the first thing that you want to kind of focus on is making sure that you get to the shootout. So I'm just going to try to position my ball accordingly and make sure that I put myself in good position. Of course, with a nice side spin ball, it's going to make things a little bit easier. Is he really going to use a navigator here? This seems a little bit under-clubbed. So especially, you can see, you know, he gets even a little bit more wind than me. But a pretty decent rollout, though. It seemed to roll out relatively good. A little bit better than mine did, I think. So here you can see we get a tailwind. And not really too familiar with how much curl I'm going to need here. I am going to do some, but I really don't know how much at this point. But you can see what I'm going to try to do is land kind of right up here with some curl. And I'm going to go relatively full in this instance. So let's just try this, see what it looks like. And we'll basically, you know, make corrections from here. Looks like pretty good. I just didn't, you could see I think I only used about 2 top spin. And you can see where I landed. Anytime you put curl on it, it does tend to kind of land just a little bit longer towards the right. So that's more or less what was kind of happening to my ball. So this isn't too bad. My opponent here was able to get, you know, full tailwind. With a Cat 6, should have enough range to be able to still get to the green. Especially in this scenario. So when you're lining up shots like this, you know, just something to be thinking about is, you know, the ball does tend to, especially when you curl it, it tends to land more towards the right. So you do need to be a little bit careful. As you can see, that's more or less what mine did. And here you can see a great ball left. That'll kind of help that situation a little bit. But here you can see it rolls up and coming down onto the green. So you'll see that, you know, especially for tailwinds, should be more or less okay. Going to the left-hand side there. But ideally, you know, we'd like to land on those island fairways, but it's going to be a little bit more tricky, and it's going to require needing, you know, a half decent wind for us to do that. And I wasn't really willing to risk it on a straight headwind. But ideally, what I'd like to do is get over to that very right island when we play this hole, and use that island fairway that I saw out there would be ideal. So hopefully I can get another look at this one. We'll be able to take a look. Good luck with that hole. I'm going to split these up, and I'll catch you guys on the shootout.